Welcome to Tech Tuesday, where today we'll be discussing turbo nozzles and cleaning porous surfaces. When discussing porous surfaces, typically what we're talking about is going to be graffiti removal or cleaning sidewalks, something that's a hard surface that has valleys that you have to clean. For porous surfaces, you're going to typically use the lower end of the degree patterns, which is going to be either a red or a yellow fan tip. So red would be 0 degree, so it's like a laser, and yellow is going to be a 15 degree, which is a very narrow strip. The problem with these is that when you clean with them, it either takes forever because you're using a pencil to clean something, or you have striping because of uneven spray patterns. Because of that, most people will move over to a turbo nozzle, which offers you a larger degree of cleaning space with a 0 degree power. So a turbo nozzle is a 0 degree tip, which is a laser tip, and it spins, it oscillates. Some people will call these spinners, we call them turbo nozzles. The basic anatomy of a turbo nozzle is that there's a body that's normally brass, there's a jacket that's a rubberized material or silicone, and then inside there's a pin that spins inside of the chamber. Water enters through the inlet, it circulates, and then it comes out in a circular pattern. When selecting the size of turbo nozzle, you can see here that we have 4 different sizes, even though the orifice on these 4 is all the same. When you are selecting it, you want to stick with the correct orifice size. But for the actual physical size of the turbo nozzle, that is determined by the PSI rating. This is a 3,700 PSI, 4,000 PSI, 5,000 PSI, and 5,800 PSI. If your machine is 4,000 PSI, you would want this guy. If you came in at 4,500 PSI, you would want the 5,000 PSI. Always size up, never size down. The advantage of using a turbo nozzle is that instead of your pencil or your laser tip that's coming out, this is coming out as a laser, but it's coming out in a 26 degree pattern. So you're actually cleaning with the space of something comparable to a 25 degree, this is 26 degree, but you're coming out in a 0 degree pattern. And that allows you to get into all the valleys and crevices that are on porous surfaces. This is specifically for graffiti removal or maybe mold removal, mildew, things like that are on concrete. If you're deciding on where to buy your turbo nozzle, one thing to keep in mind is the manufacturer. We don't personally manufacture these, we import them from Germany. This series is from a company called Jaeger, and it is tried and true. It's been in the US for decades, and we have a great deal of success with it. These turbo nozzles will always outlast the Chinese ones that you can buy for less. So I strongly encourage you to purchase the RotoJet series from us based on our experience and based on the longevity of the internals that these turbo nozzles offer. Thank you for joining us today. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comments below.